Welcome back. Crowdfunding. Most of us have heard about it, but how does it work exactly? And more importantly, how can you use it to fund your next big idea this new year? With us this morning, Brandon Adams, founder of Keys to the Crowd. Thanks for being with us.
Thanks for having me.
A lot of us have heard of crowdfunding, but we don't know how it works exactly.
Yeah, I know. Crowdfunding is really easy if you know how to do it. Now, crowdfunding is a way for people to raise money. Most people think you go to the bank, you get a loan, or maybe you go and get an investor and give up equity. Crowdfunding, you can use Indiegogo, there's GoFundMe, there's Kickstarter. Raise money for the crowd, put up a bunch of content on a page, basically a website, and people give you money. You give them product in return or whatever it is you're offering. Fund your idea and help your dreams come true.
That easy, huh?
I know. Great for New Year's resolutions.
Absolutely. If you have a big idea that you want to come to fruition in the new year, or if you want to even lose weight, travel, education, money for our sorts of things.
So let's go through some of the main ones. So obviously 2016, people want to make more money. The best way to do that, do a crowdfunding campaign. For me personally, I did a Kickstarter campaign. I raised over 26 grand for my invention, the Arctic Stick. That company, after a year of doing that, that led it and went on the market. So you got a company idea, you got a business, whatever, fund it through crowdfunding.
Okay, so how do you get started?
How do you get started through crowdfunding?
Yes.
Well, you go through the process. There's 4 steps for it. The forethought process where you put the campaign together ahead of time, 45 to 60 days ahead of time, create a lot of content. There's a lot of work put into this. The next step is marketing. You got to promote to the max. Social media, I'm sure Twitter, Facebook, all of it. You've been on that. You've got to leverage that audience. Try to get on radio, try to get on podcasts, but tell the world about it. The next step is the narrative, telling a great story. You can use a camera like this, a Canon 70D. I've used it before. It works great. Create a great quality video, 2.5 to 3 minutes at most. And then the last step, why are people even giving you money? They want something in return.
Right.
So put pledge levels together. Maybe you have a discounted price on your product. You could do exclusive offers. You know a celebrity, get them to hang out with them for a day. There's no limits. You can offer them anything, but you have to give them something in return.
Okay, and tell us here about Keys to the Crowd.
So Keys to the Crowd, this is a book that I wrote on crowdfunding after studying everybody in the industry, doing my own campaigns. It goes over everything you need for crowdfunding, goes through all the steps. We even teach you marketing tips on how to get national media attention. We've been on USA Today, you name it. You can do it too if you follow the steps. So a great book you can check out on Amazon to go through the process. Now, a couple more campaigns I want to talk about. One is if you want to lose weight. Now, I just saw the segment before is losing weight. You can fund ideas. You can fund how to pay for your membership, maybe personal training. It can get very expensive. Do it through a campaign. There was a man in Canada. He raised over $7,000 on, it was a GoFundMe campaign.
To help you lose weight.
For weight loss, for a weight loss program. So you can do that. Try that out. There's many other things, too. If you want to travel, go on a trip.
Yes.
There was a guy,
on my list for 2016.
He biked across America. He traveled all the way to San Diego. He raised over $1,200 to fund this trip. So you want to go to Hawaii, you want to go to Maui, wherever you want to go, fund it from the crowd and help them pay for your trip along the way.
Yes. And what about education as well?
Education as well.
A lot of people want to go back to school.
You want to pay off your student loan debts, or if you want to pay for your college, you can do that. There was a campaign in New York. They raised money and helped college, or there were seniors pay for their schooling and go to college, which is great. I mean, college can get very expensive. And now, a last campaign I want to talk about. There's one in San Diego right now, and it's within 6 hours raised over $40,000. And I guarantee you're going to see it in the news later. It's going to go viral. And it is the Freedom Journal. Now, this is a book perfect for 2016, setting and accomplishing your goals. The creator of this book is John Lee Dumas. He's a famous podcaster. He's interviewed over 1,000 people. Now, he interviewed them. He found out what they all had in common, setting and accomplishing goals. So he created a book just for that. This book is perfect for that. I've used it myself. You can find it at thefreedomjournal.com or Kickstarter, and it gives you everything you need. It's like a goal if you're going to set a fitness goal or anything else. You write it down, and sometimes you don't do it. But if you do daily goals and build up to it, you'll achieve it.
I'm intrigued.
This helps you do it.
I'm ready to start my crowdfunding campaign.
There you go.
Thank you. I'm off to a great start in the 2016. One more time. Walk us through it, how to get that crowdfunding campaign started. What's the first step?
That first step, crowdfunding, putting it together, everything at a time, the forethought process. Second one is utilizing your market plan, promoting to the max, and narrative, great quality video with the Canon 70D, and then delivering value, give them a great rewards, like a book right here, the Freedom Journal.
The final product.
And that will give you everything you need. You can crowdfund your New Year's resolution.
All right, Brandon Adams, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Great tips,
it's
great
good to be on the
advice
show.
for the 2016. All right, thanks for being with us.